About this time last year, I got a message on Facebook Messenger from someone claiming to be my great-grandmother. The first thing that tipped me off that this was not, in fact, my great-grandmother is that it said it was using Messenger without Facebook. And I knew that was not true because my great-grandmother has shared many an adorable cat video or gardening game with me on Facebook. It also said that she was logged in using a phone number from Canada, which my great-grandmother is not, and that it said that the account was recently created, which is also not true. So at 12:12 p.m., this woman, pretending for some reason to be my great-grandmother, said, "Hello." So naturally I replied, "Hey-oo. How are you doing?" A proper opening. And so I replied with, "Not great. My wife just died," which is not true. I am unmarried, and I have always been. I've never had a wife. And she said, "Oh, when did that happen?" "At about 12:11 today. If you recall, the first text was sent at 12:12. I replied with a frowning, winky face. "Oh, sorry that it happened so sudden." "Yeah, it was kind of my fault, though, if I'm being honest. But how have you been since I last saw you?" Is this a realty you talking about?" You know, naturally. And she said, "So where is the dead body now?" "In the ground. Funeral just got out." "Okay. I've been trying to get in touch with you. I saw your name on FFA list. Do you heard about them yet?" Now, when I got this message, I was like, this is what they're getting at. This is where the scammer was headed. So I said, "I think so." Trying to guess what FFA stood for. I said, "Is it the Fat Finger Association again?" "No, it is Facebook Financial Assistance to help people with money all over the world to take care of kids, buy houses, pay rents, and maintain the standard of living. Have you heard from them?" "No. Are you sure it's not the Food Finders app? Or For Fred Armisen? Or Financial Fraud? Or these other FFA possibilities?" And then the scammer tried to video call me. It lasted about 17 seconds, and for the entirety of it, I just put my phone up to a mirror. Unfortunately, they didn't have any picture on theirs, so it was just a black screen. I hoped that, they would see themselves and realize what a bad person they were for trying to scam a young teenager, but instead they just saw an empty mirror. "Who is that lady in front of you?" This confused me further. "That's my wife's body. Don't you recognize her?" "We were just weekend at Bernieing things until she gets that big promotion at work." That's how she responds to realizing that I'm using my wife's corpse as a puppet for personal gain. The program was made, back into business. The program was made to some Facebook user in other to benefit from them. It's a randomly picked of profile on Facebook to win up to $100,000. I won some amount, and I thought I would see if you've gotten yours. "No, I really can't have money. It's against my religion." Trying to steer the conversation away from scamming me. And they said, "Oh my gosh, I got $50,000 from them and I saw your name on the list, so I thought I would see if you've gotten yours." "No, it's really disrespectful for you to be pushing this monetary gain on me against my will. I thought I could trust you ever since the incident in Lagos, but I guess not." And then she called again. I did the same thing. I held it up in front of a mirror, but this time it was not just silence and a blank screen, but instead there was a deep male voice, again, not my great-grandmother, that said, "Hello?" I coughed twice, and then they hung up. This is not Truman, I know. "What do you mean, this is not Truman, I know? Are you saying I might be a Facebook scammer?" "Yes." "Oh, how can I prove to you this is Truman you know?" "Send Selfie's picture of you." And so I complied, and I sent this picture, and I said, "That's right, this is Ashton Kutcher with Punked, and you've been punked!" And how did they respond to that? A big ol' thumbs up.
Video end.